Hi.
Hello,
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Well, elections,
Mm-hmm.
ads, social media posts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm totally overwhelmed.
Yep.
Why would I even care? And how do elections even affect me?
Great questions. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
County commissioners do affect your personal life. Do you even know what they do or why you would care? Let's look at 3 areas that affect us all: taxation, land use and land development, especially for housing, and local education.
All right. I definitely want to know more.
Great.
All right, Em. Now you've got my attention. I do care about my taxes, and I do care about the tax rate.
Yep.
So, how do the commissioners control the tax rates?
Yep, so the Forsyth County Commissioners of North Carolina set your property tax and the local sales tax rate. So, property tax, the largest source of revenue in our county. If your house, car, or property was worth around $100,000, then you will pay $677.80 in taxes. The county commissioners can change this rate higher or lower.
Oh, okay. I get it. That makes sense. We pay property tax on anything we own.
Yep.
But now there's another tax, the local sales tax. And even though that's a smaller part of revenue for the county commissioners, it goes like this. If I buy $100 worth of grocery, I pay additional $4.75 to the state of North Carolina local sales tax.
Okay.
I pay $2.25 to the Forsyth County Commissioners with the local sales tax. They do control that rate.
They do. So see, you are affected by the decisions of the county commissioners. It makes you want to understand their powers before you vote.
Yeah.
So I know rent and housing prices are a concern and do affect me. I've also heard a lot of comments about affordable housing in Forsyth County. So what can commissioners do for my rent or for my ability to buy a home?
Okay, background information, little explanation.
Okay.
So here's Forsyth County.
Mm-hmm.
The U.S. government controls some of the land, for instance, the land around Interstate 40. Then North Carolina controls some of the land, for instance, around North Carolina Highway 66 or North Carolina Highway 74.
Okay.
And then within this Forsyth County, there are all the cities: Walkertown, Louisville, Clemens, Winston-Salem, Rural Hall, etc. And each one of these cities controls its own government buildings and planning within its boundaries. And then don't forget the privately owned land.
Right.
So, Forsyth County Commissioners have some control over the remaining land.
But that still sounds so complicated. So how?
Yeah, all right. Slight piece of background information.
Okay.
Forsyth County Commissioners also control zoning. So Forsyth County Commissioners decide to zone residential for housing, or commercial for businesses, or industrial for factories. Why would I care? I want to live next to a park. I do not want to live near a landfill or a factory.
Yeah, that would make sense. So how do the county commissioners affect housing and housing prices?
Okay, finally I'm going to answer your question.
Great.
The Forsyth County Commissioners can work with citizen boards, grant makers, and nonprofits to influence what type of housing and how much housing is available in Forsyth County. And of course, the amount of housing and the type of housing will affect rent and prices.
Oh my goodness. So decisions with land, housing, and homelessness do involve geographic and legal limitations I had not considered. See, we are affected by the decisions of the county commissioners, and you want to understand their powers before you vote.
I'm really concerned about economic growth in Forsyth County, which means I'm concerned about education. So I know we all care about the children in this county, and I was wondering, what power do the Forsyth County Commissioners have to influence public education in Forsyth County?
I recently learned that the county commissioners can use their funding powers to improve education in 2 major ways: by attracting more qualified teachers and improving school facilities.
Well, how can they attract better qualified teachers?
Great question. Through local teacher and staff supplements. As county commissioners balance their county budget, they decide where to spend the money received. One choice that they can choose is to spend money for local supplemental pay for teachers who teach in this county. And the Winston-Salem Forsyth County school system is the 4th largest school system in the state of North Carolina, and the local supplement is around the 8th highest local supplement in the state.
Okay, I get that. Local supplement, more money, more qualified teachers. That makes sense. But how can the commissioners affect the school facilities then?
Yep, so they are also responsible for the school buildings, some technology, and the furniture. They can budget money for the facilities, and they can even choose to initiate and support school bonds to raise money for new buildings and upgrades.
Okay, all right. So we're all affected by the commissioners' decisions about public education, which affects our quality of life and our economic growth. Wow, I better start paying attention. It is important to understand the power of our elected officials before we vote.
It is. Our elected officials do affect our lives, often on a daily basis.
So take care of yourself, take care of the community, vote. Vote as an informed voter. We pitch the power of the elected candidates to help you choose the best one for the job.
We're presenting information for more effective voting.
And see the helpful links at the end of the video.